We have made our way back to Waco, Texas, searching for William Nolan Bass. Mr. Bass was last seen October 21st in 2000 when he left his home in Bellmead, Texas with a blank check, headed to Waco to renew the tags on his 1977 Chevy Caprice. Mr. Bass was last seen around Highway 84 and Loop 340. The last time that we were in town, we were unable to access this area because we only had the big boat and the motorhome. Now that we have the little buddy, we're gonna put it to use today in searching the Brazos River right behind me here. Let's get to work.
What are you thinking?
I think it's gonna be a heck of a time getting it down and getting back up, but...
Well, there's a spot over there in the corner on the left that we can get in. So take a left. Don't fall.
Good thing you volunteered to carry this up by yourself.
Nope. You're in it to win it too. All right, hold on. That's so much sweat in my eyes. Okay. See how it's flat right there?
Yeah, I'm just worried if it's slippery.
I walked down there. It wasn't too slippery. All right, go ahead. Well, we made it down here. I may be a little out of breath, and Lindsay didn't fall, so that's a good thing. We're gonna search this little area right here. What? Are you looking for alligator slides?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
So what you didn't know last time that you dove in the Brazos when we were here to cover Stephanie Torres is that there are alligators in the Brazos.
That's all right.
So.
It's okay. I dove in. All right, we got the little buddy over there. We're gonna get it set up. We're gonna sit in the shade for a second, get cooled off, because it is definitely like 900 degrees. In the shade, it's beautiful though. All right, we're gonna search this little area, and then what's next? Waco Lake?
Yeah, the rest of it. But I definitely want to make sure we get both sides of these pillars.
Yeah.
So many birds.
Guys, it kind of looks a little shallow over there. Probably a good 7 or 8 feet, maybe, hopefully.
Well, and part of the reason that we didn't search this on our very first trip here searching for Mr. Bass is because this is actually below the dam, so we had no access to it unless we would have used one of the inflatables, which we didn't have with us at the time. And then our second trip here, we also didn't have the inflatable. We just had the boat that Kyle so graciously let us use. So, but again, having the little buddy, being able to see it live with the Hollyland receiver and transmitter, that's gonna help a ton. We don't have to wait to review the footage, so. And then hopefully we stay in contact with it and can get that clear, clean footage all day.
Okay. Got the boat ready. She's got the receiver on. I didn't bring my shoes, so, or my boots. I'm not gonna get my shoes wet. The alligators like my toes.
They might.
Step on a daggum hook or something.
I'd be more worried about a fishing hook than an alligator. You're at 3.5. Four. Back to 3.
Too shallow, I'm hitting rocks.
to 4. Three. There is a little bit of a delay, so keep that in mind.
Too shallow.
Too shallow?
It's only 2 foot.
Say the deepest it got on this part was 4. And we're looking for a massive car. That it was a 1977 Chevy Caprice, which is over 17 foot long.
Yeah, it's only 3 foot.
Say being on the lower part of the dam, I know that was one of your concerns, is that it's usually pretty shallow. But there are part of the Brazos that's over 100 feet deep. Did you know that? I didn't realize that.
It's not a waste of time.
It was a really likely spot.
We know now. It's just too shallow.
I'm glad we did it though. With him last being seen around 84 and the 340 loop, like this definitely was.
Yeah, it's all 3 foot. Now that's 2.5 feet. I can walk across this thing.
Let's say the deepest it got right out around there was 4.1.
I'm about to hit land right now. I'm at a foot. All right, well, got that out of the question. Guess what we get to do, Lindsay? Guess what we get to do? I'm about to jump in this water.
I'm gonna end the recording.
Huh?
I'm gonna end the recording now.
You're gonna end the recording? You know what we get to do? Oh, that's fine.
On my phone, I'm saying.
We get to walk back up that hill.
Oh, I'm busy, I'm sorry.
You're busy?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I've got things booked today, so.
Okay. All right, guys, so the 308.
340.
Yeah, the 340 and the 84
Yeah.
is cleared. Too shallow, way too shallow. So we're gonna head to Lake Waco and try to see if we can find something there. And it's extremely hot. It's in Texas.
It's only 86. This is the hottest it's gonna be today.
Well, it's good. The water feels nice, so. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you again for all your support, and we'll see you at Lake Waco. Make this a one-part video, so thank you guys. The average surface area of Lake Waco is 7,712 acres, surrounded by over 60 miles of shoreline. Built in 1930 by Callahan Construction Company. All right, guys, we're here at Waco Lake searching for Mr. Nolan Bass. Been missing for 20 years. We're gonna be searching all these boat ramps from the Twin Bridges north. We're gonna try to hit a lot of them. We did already do these boat ramps over here and the bridge, so we know we got that knocked out. That's Highway 6 where it goes across Waco Lake, and we're gonna head north of it. Just hitting all the boat ramps, hitting the roads that could potentially go into the water, and try to see if we find some vehicles today. So we're searching this Cohen boat ramp, and I noticed that there's a lot more parking over on the They got like a little park side, so we're gonna search this also. Searching the boat ramp, there was nothing at the boat ramp particularly, but I mean, there's rails up, but I don't know how long those rails have been up. 20 years is a long time. Was this road here? We don't know. But at least we're knocking this out. Won't take us too long to get it checked out. About 14 foot deep. Oh, there's a log right there, so we gotta watch it. Some people are out there swimming, so I gotta make sure I watch them. I didn't really see anything over there, and it's getting super shallow, so I'm gonna turn back. Ooh, it's getting super shallow. There's a road bed. You see the road? Oh, there's a road there, huh? We'll definitely get a lot of this Lake Waco searched, on the outskirts at least. There's no telling what's down there in the middle and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of boaters out here. It's a Memorial Day weekend. So we'll get as much as we can get done today, and then we're going to be heading to a location called Gun Barrel Lake City? Gun Barrel City. An individual got a hold of us named Billy. He said that he had hit something with his boat, and we're definitely going to go and check it out. He thinks it's a car. With that, there's a lot of people missing in Texas. There's no telling where these people could be. And since they're not found yet, it means either they're in the water or in the woods. So we definitely want to take all of our tips seriously.
For anyone who has any information on Mr. Bass or any other cases that we are currently working, there is a new link on our ChaosDivers page right at the top for submissions. This includes tips on cases that are currently being worked by us, or if you have a new case that you would like us to look into. Both of those, click on that, you fill out that form. It's super, super easy. It just allows you guys to give us more information, because sometimes it's hard to keep track of when everybody is submitting through Facebook or through the YouTube page or Messenger, emails, things like that. So we try to keep everything in one specific spot, but this just allows us to be a little more organized and make sure that when we are adding tips to any cases that we have as much information as possible. So check it out, and then also while you're there, feel free to check out the website, some of our merchandise. We do have a few new things on there, some new summer gear, as well as a new tribute mug to all of those that we have had the opportunity to bring home because of you. So we're currently in front of the dam, but there's a little inlet right here. So we're gonna go down right after these two. There's a bridge where Lakeshore Drives goes over. So we're gonna go check that just to be sure. It does look like it stays fairly deep back there. On the map it shows at least 24 feet in the middle. So go check that bridge and then run down the length of the dam. There is a service road that goes to the dam. Not sure how accessible it is, but definitely just want to check that too.
So with this lake being a man-made reservoir, it could definitely have some cars in there that are just random cars whenever they flooded this out. So, I mean, if we find anything, we're definitely going to dive on everything. So the shoreline's pretty shallow. Closer.
Like right at the shoreline says 3.
Okay.
And then 12.
So it does drop off.
Yeah. Back to where we need to get, you're still 33 to 34, 18, and then 3, 6, 9, 12 on your shoreline.
That's the service bridge.
That's the bridge right there. That's Lakeshore Drive. And you can see cars.
Yeah. Fairly new rails, it looks like. See how they're really shiny? May or may not have had them replaced. There's a fisherman back here. Is it pretty wide back there? Like goes on further past that bridge?
It goes down a lot farther, but it's really narrow.
I'll start slowing down. We'll start searching from here on through and around.
A fish?
Yep.
Apparently it looks like a wombat.
Big old school of fish. You're in a good fishing area. As we're getting closer to this boat, or this bridge here, there's a fisherman right next to it, so we'll definitely be cautious about him, you know. Well, there's flying carp in here too. This is a river.
This is not a river. This is a man-made reservoir.
But it also connects with the river, doesn't it?
No. Oh, it's like an alligator. It's not, but it looks like one.
Pretty sure the guy said the river was going up, so the water's going up in here.
Oh, the Bosque River.
Yep.
Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Are there carp in Lake Waco? She did not answer my question. Are there Asian carp in Lake Waco? Largemouth bass, white bass, crappie, channel fish, or channel catfish, blue catfish, and yellow catfish. Ain't no freaking carp in here. I can open my window.
Okay. First pass underneath this bridge. See the bridge pillars?
Yeah, the car's coming over. See how narrow it gets back there?
Yeah.
I mean, it still stays fairly deep, but it's narrow.
As of right now, there's no cars. We will continue to go back and forth. Doing some construction on this one.
Just thinking of this bridge today.
Hmm?
Just gonna stand her here today.
I don't see any cars here. That guy's fishing right there. Don't really want to bother him. But I seen pretty.
We have a good scan through, I
pretty
think.
much seen through where he was at.
Yeah.
They're probably going.
And that's shallow over there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's pretty. I'm gonna say that's clear. All right, we're gonna go down the levee, and on the other side. I think we may possibly be able to hit most of all the boat ramps here today. So we're gonna check this whole levee out, and then we're gonna go on the looks like the west side and get all those boat ramps searched today. So hopefully we'll have a good search, and we'll be able to find, you know, Mr. Bass, or, you know, potential to find somebody else. I mean, this is always, it's always our goal to bring home, to bring the missing home, and hopefully we can. So. This shows the airport Park 2 boat ramp. It also has a lot of, as you can see on the pier here, there's a lot of campers. I think that's boat safety right there. There's a lot of campers there. Big old campsite. And all the way around this peninsula here, there's campsites and the roads that go to it. So we're going to definitely check everything out.
No, I think I think that marina uses these two. You know that parking lot right there, but
We got to check it out.
As far as boat ramp, I think it's...
There's an old road bed that went through here. Airport Park boat ramp. It's a smaller boat ramp, and obviously it's blocked off, but there's always a chance that there's a vehicle in here, so we're gonna get it checked out, make sure there's not. You know, with also boat ramps being blocked off, people haven't gotten in here with sonars and stuff like that, so you just never know. It's like an old bridge.
Yeah. You say, because down here you can look like you can almost see the where the rebar sticking out from where they blew the road.
Probably what they did. You see the old road right there.
I'm surprised those other ones look lived in. I mean, they look weathered, but they look lived in. At least used, you know.
There's all kinds of dock.
Well, look at how bad this one is. It's all sunken down. Hey, there's ducks. I'm in the boat, so they can't get me, so it's okay.
All right, well, I don't think we ought to go any further than this because it looks like it gets shallow, and man, those are some old...
Those are like those like old school party barges that like you like. I have like that one over there, that gray one. That's literally, and this green one are just houses. Like there's no trailers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer.
That's literally half of a double wide.
Yeah. Yeah, so during the winter, they go in the winter pool and it really gets low. But we're just trying to find, like I said, spots where, like these old roads here. That road's been there for probably since it was built. So, possibility of a vehicle being here is pretty good. Pretty much Lake Waco, from where we searched on all these boat ramps, have been clear. All right, so we're at Lake Waco Marina boat ramp. This is one of the bigger boat ramps, actually one of the nicer ones. There's also a campground on the other side. And I guess there's a few boat ramps here Lindsay was talking about. So we're gonna check this out and see if there's any vehicles in here. There is an old road bed that I see already. Over here, it's actually a deeper boat ramp. That's good. All the boat ramps we've been at have been 5 or 6 feet. So the potential of finding a vehicle here is pretty good. And this looks like a boat ramp that's been here for quite a while. Our first pass, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Right now we're just going away from it. We get a side angle of both sides, and we'll go straight in on it. I'm surprised, Lindsay, that there's been no vehicles in here. About 80 yards off of the boat ramp. Now we're going to go straight at it. Surprised they just didn't have my boat motor there. All right, there's nothing at Lake Waco boat ramp. Where's the other boat ramp at?
There's one way back there in that cove. Stay in the middle. Ooh.
All right, we'll check this one, this boat ramp back in the back here. Check that out, see if there's anything in there. And then, all right, guys, as we're coming up to this boat ramp, this is, I think, going to be our last boat ramp to check. I can't tell you the name of the boat ramp, but
Just watch your depths.
it's definitely going to be one of our shallowest boat ramps. So during the winter time, this is probably out of the water. So, well, we're still going to check it anyway. We're here, might as well.
This is Lacey Point access.
Lacey Point access. Yeah, this is going to be way too shallow. we did meet a pretty cool guy named Text. He watches the channel, so I appreciate you watching, buddy. If you see this. All right, so this is going to end. This is going to end the episode of Searching for William Nolan Bass. If you have any idea where William could be, if you have any tips, any ideas, any places that we need to check. Lake Waco, from what we can tell, in most of the boat ramps don't have vehicles. Some of the areas where the road kind of bends closer towards the water, they don't have. I haven't found a vehicle yet, so I'm gonna say Lake Waco right now, from what we searched, is pretty clear, or is clear. Other than that, guys, I don't have any other places to search for them as of right now. We're going to head to Barrel City Lake. So thank you guys for your support. Love each and every one of you. As I always say, keep diving. It's not where to stop. We're about to get hit by a dadgum boat. Keep diving. It's not where to stop, which means keep pushing in life. It's not where to stop. Somebody out there loves you, and if they don't, we love you. If you don't think they do, we love you.
Always make sure that the people in your life know that you love them, because the only thing that is promised is today.
Lindsay said I need to say something inspirational, and I didn't have any inspirational speech. So we want you to say your little, if you ponder the ponderabilities which pertain to primarily to the chronological prospect of the aspect. Deal.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jacob's terrible.
Because I'm terrible at it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
If you ponder the ponderabilities which pertain primarily to the chronological prospect of the aspect which cause an accumulated judgment on your behalf, you'll overcome all footsteps and footstones in your life and have a successful, fulfilling life therefore afterwards. Thank you.
So what does that mean?
If you ponder, that means if you wonder, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you wonder the ponderability, now I can't say it.
Pretty much watch your butt. And you'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to search the rest of this lake. We just wanted some inspirational speech from Papa Chaos. All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Words of wisdom from Chaos. Papa Chaos.